case, Master Detective. The disappearance of George Pritchard 8 days ago has caused an upheaval in the royal family. Not only is he a valuable employee, he is also a dear friend of mine. His last known location was Huxley's boarding house. George has always been interested in obscure historical places. Though they are never without peril, I fear for his safety. The task of finding him falls to you, Master Detective. Sincerely yours, the Queen.
Wudda Wudda, here we go again. We are back with Mystery Case Files 14, Broken Hour. It seems the Queen has called us and the royal photographer has gone missing. Last visited this place here, so we're gonna go check it out. But before we do, if you like my videos, please give them a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, Mixer, and Twitter, and like my Facebook page. That way you can get all updates on when I'm going live or upload new content. Now, let's get started on this case. You know how we do. Seems the time's doing something a little funky.
Come on, Sebastian! I can't start the van on my own!
I'm not wasting my time on that rattletrap of yours, Herr Benjamin.
Hey! Hey, you! Can you lend me a hand?
As a proud owner of another rattletrap, I feel for the man. Let's see if I can see what I can do about this. All right.
Get into the driver's seat. I'll push and give you instructions. If you can't hear me, just honk the horn.
All right. Guy runs me a coworker around. Anywho.
First, push in the clutch. Just put something heavy on it. Quick!
All right. Working hair, body snatchers. Okay. Let's throw that on the clutch.
Hurry! Before the geospazzer implodes! Put the van into neutral.
Geospazzer.
Quick! Turn on the engine. The key should be around.
Key should be here. There it is.
All right, now activate the wheels. Press the slider in front of the gear shift. All right, now activate the wheels.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it's alive. And no one exploded. That's a win-win.
And no one exploded?
Listen,
okay.
I have to tell you... Oh, whoops. It's dinner time. I have to run.
Dude looks weird. Alright, so... My question is... Why in the world did he have an alarm clock on him? Like, that was like a full-on Bell alarm clock. Anyway, weird people will be weird people, I suppose. Alright, let's see. Do we have any morphing objects? What's this thing here? Morphing... morphing objects. Alright, so I guess something's morphing from a badge to a heart. Alright, so let's look for a badge and a heart. I'm glad it gives me that, though. This badge, that's my hood ornament, though. That's not it. Y'all see anything morphing? That just kind of takes away from the story a bit, but hey. I'm all about finding the morphs. If you watched me before, you know that. It's the chimney. Nah, I can't lose it. What was I gonna say? Clock reads 8 though. 8 o'clock seems to be an important time. No vacancy, huh? And here I thought Pritchard was missing. One of these morphing? No. What's that? That is morphing. That wasn't a heart, though. That wasn't a heart or a badge. What's that? Clocks and such. Spring. Alright, I'm assuming I'm gonna need to find another one of those. Back of the van. Oh, this dude's like a ghost hunter or something. What's that? Royal Sigil. Oh, I got a little book. Oh, it's one of those things. Okay, so I got my objectives and a journal. But need a card for that. Alright, let's go on in. Alright. Okay, that heart's back again. Okay, I think that's just saying that there's something morphing in here. Let's have a quick look. It was this right here. What is that? Looks like a Danish into a ball. I don't know. Okay, so it turns into a check. Obey the schedule. No electronic devices allowed. How would they put a ban on electronic devices?
Stop! Nosing about the house is strictly forbidden.
Okay, we can't nose about the house. Let's talk to this guy.
And so another soul wanders into Huxley's boarding house. I'm Mr. Harold, the landlord.
What's up, Mr. Harold?
Before you ask me anything, you must familiarize yourself with our house rules.
Okay.
They're strict, but they're effective. Many of our guests, whimsical as they are, find themselves much changed by the rules. Our patrons are all experts in their chosen field. Surely I'd remember a royal photographer. Of course, you're welcome to check the ledger yourself, Master Detective.
Okay. Alright, so ledger is the only way to either confirm or deny Harold's story. Okay. Let's see, 6 o'clock, rise and shine. 6:30, personal hygiene. 7. We get 30 minutes for personal. Anyway, 7 a.m. 30 or morning exercise. Shouldn't that be the other way around? Anyway, breakfast is at 8. Morning stroll at 9. 3 hours for a morning stroll. Anyway, lunch. They get 2 hours for lunch. They get 30 minutes for personal hygiene, but 3 hours. Anyway, afternoon stroll, a 2-hour stroll. Book club, which is optional. So what do you do if you don't go to the book club? 5 o'clock is tea time. 6 o'clock is free time. 8 o'clock is supper. 8:30. They only get 30 minutes for supper. Okay. Common room gathering at 8:30, and then 9:30 is lights out. Finding the date tab from 8 days ago will either confirm or deny. Oh, okay. So today, I'm gonna go ahead and look. Oh, I was gonna say I'm just gonna go ahead and look through all of these. TikTok. Oh, that's not creepy. Or is that? X's always win. Oh. Years and such. 2. We're in week 2. Week 1. Dates up there. I didn't bother looking at our date. Oops. This is Pritchard's special issue passport. How did he manage to leave it here? All right, George Pritchard. There it is, right there. 1950 or 1983. New Clockshire, England.
Of course. I must be getting old. Mr. Pritchard was here. He checked in 8 days ago. How irresponsible of him to leave such an important document.
8 days ago? How do you forget?
Honestly, I'm sick
Royal
to death
photographer.
of people forgetting their belongings. It happens all the time. I just started dumping them all in one place.
Okay.
This key opens the donation box at the Angel's Feet. If Mr. Pritchard left anything else behind, that's where you'll find it. Before I get back to work, there's something you should know.
Okay.
Mr. Pritchard did quarrel with another guest. I didn't want to interfere. Between you and me, the guest is a bit, obsessed with the paranormal. If anything happened to
I've
Mr.
met him.
Pritchard, he's your man. Now, do excuse me.
Alright. So, oh, it goes back to that. What's this thing? The lock seems controlled by a system of cogs. And the cogs are controlled by hourglasses. Alright, so we need an hourglass. A pocket watch, 1 of 5. The birds will sing with glee only when it's time for tea. Tea time's at 5. Why do I have a feeling that this riddle... Why do I have the feeling that this is a riddle within a riddle? Probably because it's a riddle within a riddle. He's sweeping. Can I mess with this now?
I will not allow you to interrupt dinner before its end at 8:30. Besides, don't you have a box to unlock?
Uh-huh. Alright, so they keep you doing your thing. It's fine. This is going to be interesting, working with a schedule. Okay, yeah, it stays checked when you go into a scene that you have already found a thing. Oh, okay, our first hop. We're looking for an 8-ball magnifier, harmonica lipstick, camera, ring, glasses, bow, spider. Sorry, I got something in my eye, y'all. Spider, midnight, light bulb, clothespin. Collected 14. What is... There's a ladybug. Hey, look at there. Okay, so in the hops, we're looking for ladybugs. Oh man, there go the glasses. There go the lipstick. There go the bow. There go the light bulb and the camera. I am on, guys. There's the 8-ball. There's the magnifier, harmonica. Is that curved? I've never seen a curved harmonica. A ring. I hate spiders. There's the spider. Let's see. Oh, midnight. And a clothespin. My dearest George, the kids and I miss you very much. Come home soon. With love, the Pritchard Bunch. P.S. The Queen called. She was a bit upset. I hope you didn't ruin her photos. George Pritchard, Huxley's boarding house, Scotland. Oh, there's a clothespin. Richard's a family man, huh? And I have his bag. The bags. 10:15. I should probably start remembering these dates. 10:15. Ghosting. This is from that dude, isn't it? Hey, G-Man. Meet me in the van cave after dinner. We have a lot to discuss. You already know how to get inside. When there's trouble, you call BW. Alright, according to Harold, George had some problems with the odd van man. Yet this doesn't sound like a fight invitation. No, it doesn't. Alright, we got these things. What's that? That. Oh, is that not right? It looks right. Like it matches and everything. What could I possibly do here? Royal sigil. Oh, okay. Six, 1, 8, 4, 3. Hey! What is this? Strange. What's an obsolete decoding device doing in Pritchard's bag? And a punch card. That's for the van, right? Investigate Benjamin's van. Yep. Okay, we gotta push these through. 1, or the 2, 4, 2 and 3, 1 and 4. 4, 2 and 3, 1 and 4. It's not very secure. Been rather easy. Oh. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. It scared me. Alright. Wright's van is a mess. No wonder he calls it a cave. A cave with morphing objects? Yes. It's morphing time. You know, I wonder, was it that? Yep, very subtle. I wonder how many of my viewers will get the morphing time reference. Anyway. I'm nearly at the end of my rope. The stupid time schedule Mr. Harold keeps us on is making my investigation practically impossible. I've already broken the rules twice. Mr. Harold told me that one more time and I'm out. I'm going to have to ask for help from one of the other guests. I already have someone in mind. That would have been Pritchard. And he drew on their faces. Wonderful. That's why he was in such a hurry to make it to dinner. So, is Pritchard the person you try to recruit? Well, obviously. Why would I upset? The rubber glove. Wright sure takes his job seriously. Too bad he doesn't feel the same way about keeping power on. Okay, so we got a problem with power. What's that? Oh, that's that book. Okay. Glove. There must be a way to vent the green cloud. Is there a button right here? The only danger I can detect here is faint smell of cinnamon. Okay. Bottle of sand. Despite the terrible name, it's a precise plan. Are they preparing to record the electric? Oh, I need to read this. Operation Wax Moth. B-Man. Change the batteries for audio recorders. B-Man. Guard hallway number 2. B-Man. Sound check number 1. G-Man. Plant the camcorder in the corridor. Safe spot number 183. 5. Time of execution 10:15:16 at 10:30 p.m. Right. Dinner's over. It's 8:32. All right. What's this? Talk to Benjamin Wright. Okay. Faraday cage analysis. The alarm clock will ring true only when 6 is due. Oh, okay. That's another one of those clocks. Alright. These numbers seem important. Opens at 4:25. 6-3. Oh, I can't keep it? I wonder if it'll always be here. Catalytic spectrograph analysis. 9:42. Green things, right? Catalytic spectrograph analysis. Hey, I was looking at that. Oh, hey, there's that thing. Alright. Oh, that's what these are. Okay, so I can't look at them again. That last one. What is like ghostly remnants? That's the word I was looking for. Ghostly remnants. Alright. I already looked at that, didn't I? Yeah. Mr. Wright, we have an exciting proposal for you. England's far north hides a particular place, Huxley boarding house. Multiple sources confirm it is haunted by a fair-haired young woman wearing a white dress. We want you to travel there and find indisputable proof of a ghost. If you succeed in your assignment, we would be honored to welcome you to the Ghost Patrol as part of the crew. That's a little shout out to Shadow Lake there. Ghost Patrol, those guys again? I really hope I don't end up chasing ghosts all night. True story. What's that? Manchester, I'm assuming that says Herald. Historical sites in northern England. Huxley's boarding house is a true monument to prosperous Victorian era. Originally built in 1867, the house, see more on page 4. So the Wraith Chaser, Hunter, I said Chaser, it says Hunter, researched the old boarding house. It appears so. Same thing, alright. So we need to go talk to Bundy. Okay, so I can't mess with that. It appears that the dinner is over. This is that picture. From in that picture. Things here. There was something here. There. Back here. It says arts and such. Ah, the grandfather's clock will only nail when the hands on one dwell. Okay. Why do I feel like this is a riddle within a riddle? Alright, so I was gonna say that for all those. I got 2 more. 8:32. Oh, so this is a clock. Alright. But there's clocks everywhere. Who's this?
Have a seat, why not? It's not like I'm working. Between the writer's block and having to use that ancient typewriter, it's practically the Dark Ages around here.
Well, why don't you go somewhere else? Why are you staying here?
Sorry, that was a bit rude. I'm Rachel. I'm a writer from London. Mr. Harold called to tell me about a vacancy here.
Okay. Your head seems a bit big for your body. Just an observation.
Hey, you're a detective.
I am.
Maybe you can help me make some sense of this.
Of what? The window?
I found it my first night here. This house is certainly full of mysteries, isn't it?
Sure. Oh, don't I have that? This thing.
I tried to solve it on my own, but I had to clear out all of that photographer's things when I arrived. Talk about a mood killer.
You had to clear it? Why? You have that? Do people go to, like, a boarding house? I'm assuming. Don't forgive my ignorance. I don't know. I don't travel the world. But isn't a boarding house just a hotel, for lack of a better term? Probably to Americanize it into just a hotel. I don't know. I don't just like start unpacking crap and leave it everywhere. Well, I guess if I was doing like an extended stay, or these dudes, well, I guess they were doing extended stays. But here's my thing: why would like the landlord call somebody or a writer? It's like, yo, I have an opening, come stay here, and you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna come stay there. Unless these people don't have homes. Is that what a boarding house is? Anyway, let's solve this puzzle. We got circles, triangles, squares, and pentagons. That's 5 sides. It's a pentagon. In the circle, we have a stopwatch, hourglass, and I guess a calendar. All time things. In the triangle, we have a syringe, a medical sign, and another medical sign. I don't know what they're called, forgive me. In the square, we have a ring, diamond, and a pound sign. So all valuable things. And in the pentagon, we have a house, a key, and I'm not sure what that is. Looks like that little seal that was outside. So I guess the key to the hotel. So, still. I think that's changing. All right, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, I can move it. Okay. Squares have the valuables, so let's put valuables in the square. No. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay, that was right. And squares, put valuables in the squares. Okay. Oh, there are only 2? Oh, okay. Jacob and Meredith Huxley married June 4th, 1862. We got some lines. Oh, we're folding paper. Gotta fold that first.
Wow, would you look at those stones? They must be worth a fortune. Jacob obviously spared no expense.
Guess not. Alright, Jacob Huxley, deceased. September 9th, 1868. There we are.
Jacob was a prodigy in the field of medicine. Who knows what he might have achieved if he hadn't killed himself?
Looks like two different people. Jacob killed himself. All right. Built August 22nd, 1868.
Rumor has it that the tower here is a marvel of clockwork engineering. If that's true, I suppose a lot of experts would do just about anything to study it.
Oh, yeah? Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Alright, Meredith Huxley, deceased July 12th, 1867.
Oh, she died so young. Ben thinks that her ghost still haunts the house.
Oh, yeah?
It's absolute rubbish. Ghosts aren't real.
I would beg to differ. I have seen some things. Oh, Lord. That was delayed.
You're wrong. Meredith is still alive. Well, I mean, sort of. Her ghost is, anyway. I'll prove it.
Oh, wonderful. It's Ben. That's my cue to go to bed. Good night.
It's pretty early to be going to bed.